What is going on, everybody? This is Fritz, and this is a tutorial for a very neat effect I like to call the scaly ghost effect. So as you can see here, it kind of scales out. Pardon me for not having a nice preview done. Let me just hit play up here so we kind of ran previews in a decent method. So you can see here in super slow motion, so it's actually cool to see the effect this way. He makes the shot, and then the screen begins to morph out to the corners. You can see right there, you can see it pretty well. It's coming off the scope, coming off the plus 500, and it just sort of zooms out to the corners of the screen, and it's just a really overall a nice effect. I quite like this one a lot. It's one of my favorites for DMB edits and such. So that we can watch it now, kind of like fashion. But you can see there it goes whoosh out like that to the side. It's kind of hard to tell, but when you actually do the editing, it works. So first things first is the Twixtor. So now all I did was, like you can see here, he's in the scope. If I go over here, he's no longer in the scope. So pretty straightforward. Twixtored that at 100, went over here and Twixtored it at 15. Numbers are optional. You don't even really need Twixtor. The only thing that's important is this frame right here. So I'm going to take this frame, hit Control D to duplicate this, this layer. And I'm just going to turn off the audio for my own recording purposes. And I'm going to hit Alt, beginning bracket. So that way if I hit U just to double check, you can see my keyframes still line up, so it's perfect. Now I'm going to hit S on my keyboard, keyframe that, hit T on my keyboard, keyframe that, go to optic compensation on my keyboard, check reverse lens distortion, and keyframe field of view. Now I'm going to hit U, and boom, we've got these, well, 3 keyframes. We don't need the Twixtor, so we got these 3 keyframes. Nice and easy. So I'm going to go over about 3/4 of a second, and I'm going to change the field of view to 135. So now if your thing doesn't look all warpy like that, and it looks like that, like a ball, you didn't check reverse lens distortion, so make sure you check that so it comes out. And if you just kind of take a gander of it now, you see it just kind of morphs out, and it's a little bit weird like this, but we're going to fix that. Change the scale to 135 so it zooms in and looks even more ugly until you change the opacity down to 0, and then we can't see it. Go figure. So then if you were to watch this over, you can see it just morphs out. Pretty straightforward, but it's not very smooth. So I'm going to highlight these last 3 keyframes, right click them, go to keyframe assistant, and easy ease. And I'm going to just click each keyframe here and go to the bar graph editor. And see this little arm here, just drag it down like that. So that way they start off slow and speed up, sort of like an explosion. Or not, I guess opposite to an explosion. And look really nice. So just do what I did there. And it's pretty straightforward. So this effect is pretty easy, but it's really effective. And it looks great with a nice CC. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up rating down below. I'm doing awesome with those right now, like 200 thumbs up, 1 dislike. It's ridiculous. Thanks so much for the support, everybody. And editing contest resumes very shortly, so stay tuned. Bye.